Netflix loves to bring animated movies about animals to their streaming service.
I stopped caring a long time ago.
But is the newest one, Back to the Outback, any different than the ones we've seen before? Let's find out. Tired of being locked in a reptile house where humans gawk at them like they're monsters, a group of Australia's deadliest creatures plots a daring escape from the zoo. So this is yet another animated film about animals coming to Netflix. I feel like every few months there is one. They're just all hollow and mediocre. That's not the case for Back to the Outback. I thought this was a very enjoyable animated film that does feel very familiar to other movies I have seen before. But what makes this movie stand out from other films I have seen on their platform is the fact that it takes the deadliest creatures from Australia, makes them all very cute and cuddly, and throughout the film gives them a lot of development. In the beginning of the film, we are introduced to all of these creatures that live in the zoo, and people are terrified of them, but they are very popular. Like Pretty Boy, the cutest koala alive. We have Zoe, a devil lizard. Frank, a spider. Nigel, a scorpion. And Maddie, a deadly snake. These animals are tasked with performing in front of a crowd, and they start to feel that pressure. They start to feel like they haven't been taken care of, so they plot an escape from the zoo. And then they are in the city running for their lives. Right there, that feels familiar to other movies I have seen before, like Secret Life of Pets. Taking a group of animals out of their territory, putting them in somewhere new, that kind of fish out of water story. It's something we have seen been done plenty of times. And yes, it does feel familiar, but it has that heart and it has that growth to make these characters worth watching. These characters are used to a certain lifestyle, but throughout the film, we have a reason to care about these characters. They want to be independent, they want to live their own life, and they are starting to learn about themselves and other characters along the way. What the film does very well is give us some emotional moments for these characters, dig a little deep into these characters and why they are afraid of performing or why they are angry at each other throughout the film, because there is going to be some conflict. They're all together on the run. There is going to be some conflict. And so I like that the film offered some growth for these characters, some development to where you really did care about them, all in a very adorable animated way. The eyes, the head, it's all very big, very unique, very, very adorable to watch. They are on the run from the zookeeper and his son, and they have to learn to work together as a team and, not rely on other people taking care of them. So there is a lot of quick, zany, upbeat moments throughout the film that made it very enjoyable to watch. It also has a solid voice cast of Isla Fisher, Wayne Knight, Eric Bana, just to name a few that are in this movie. But they all add a lot of characteristics to these creatures. The one that I think had the most development is Maddie, this snake that was afraid of performing in front of the crowd because everybody was so afraid of her and reacted right away. And she thought it was going to be a good time. Everybody was going to be happy. Everybody was going to love her. That's what she wanted. This was her first performance. And everybody was afraid because she was a deadly snake. And so the way that people are describing these creatures, that they're deadly, they're going to hurt you, you have to be afraid of them. But since they are only talking to each other and humans don't know what they're saying, that's not how they are, and they don't want to be portrayed that way. And that's the journey that these characters go through. They try to prove that some of them are deadly creatures, that they're not harmful, and they want to be cared for. And I thought that was a really nice approach to this story. So Back to the Outback, I thought was a very enjoyable animated film. Felt very familiar with something I've seen before. The animation was very adorable. The characters are very likable. The voice acting is great. There's a lot of growth and development for these characters to where you care about them with those fun, upbeat moments. So before I give you my score for Back to the Outback, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button and get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Back to the Outback a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Back to the Outback, the new Netflix animated film. Have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.